Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this thing that I do. I of course am Brendan Picanter, and today I want to talk to you about the Chile Pepper Institute. A lot of people I talk to don't even know what I'm talking about when I mention the Chile Pepper Institute, and I think that is incredibly unfortunate because that place is awesome. Some people have actually said some really funny things to me.
A Chili Pepper Institute? Like, you mean like they like sit around and eat peppers and talk about it or something? Like, what do you even mean?
That didn't happen, but you get it. And I just wanted to bring a little bit of awareness to what it is and how awesome it is. I have a whole bunch of little things to use that I can show you, like hot sauce from there, awesome seed packets from there, some pretty cool stickers, this rad shirt, a whole bunch of Chili Pepper Institute newsletters, including one from when they were the Chili Institute in 1993, exhaustingly long notes that I can read from, my framed membership certificate. But even with all that, I thought to myself, I can explain it very well. I can talk about the fact that it's a nonprofit organization that wants to educate the world about peppers, chili peppers, chilies. I could go on and on about how awesome it is. I've loved it for many years. I've been a member since 2016. Off and on, I kind of let it lapse for a minute. But it dawned on me. I had an idea. I had an epiphany. Why not let someone from there tell you about it? I've been corresponding for just over 4 years with someone from the CPI. She's taught me a lot. She's been very helpful. And I presented the idea of this video to her and asked her for some help. And she said she'd be more than happy to help, which is beyond cool. So instead of me trying to tell you about the CPI, why don't I present to you Danise Coon, the Senior Research Specialist at the Chile Pepper Institute in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Okay. Hey, everybody. Now I am here with Danise Coon. I introduced her, so I'm repeating myself now, but I'm going to hand over the explanation to her. Thank you, Danise, so much for doing this. And I guess in your own words, let's tell us what the CPI has done, is going to do, and does.
Well, I have been personally involved with the Chile Pepper Institute since 1995. It was started in 1992 by Dr. Paul Bosland. He was the chili breeder at the time. He had been in that role for probably about 8 years or so. And he had kind of a split position where he did part research and part teaching. Well, on top of that, there's like, not unfortunately, I was gonna say unfortunately, but not unfortunately, it's amazing that so many people are interested in chili peppers. He was getting lots and lots of questions every day about chili peppers, how to stop the heat, how to grow them, what's this variety, have you ever heard about this, what, and so he was just really overwhelmed with all these questions. And so he thought, why not start a Chile Pepper Institute where we can have, someone that's really fielding these questions and helping people out. And Dr. Bosland's always been the helper. He loves helping people. He loves teaching. He loves telling you about chili peppers, and he always has. And probably some of his enthusiasm wore off on me over the years. So I've never been a huge people person, but because of him, I kind of like fell into that role and started teaching people about it myself. And so that's been a really wonderful outcome of my relationship with the Chile Pepper Institute as well as Dr. Bosland. But like I said, I've been there since 95. Dr. Bosland started it in 1992. We started the teaching garden in 1995 as well. So the teaching garden is going to be really old soon. We're going to have a big party. So that'll be really fun. But on top of that, the Institute is an educational outreach source for the world. It started out kind of like a New Mexico thing, and then we just started expanding, and researchers and scientists and chili heads and just anyone who has an interest in chili peppers can come to the Institute and learn and ask questions, and hopefully we can answer them. Most of the time we can. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, we got to figure that one out. So it's been so fun. Some of the main things that we do from an educational outreach standpoint, we have the annual New Mexico Chili Conference that brings in over like 300 growers, producers, and scientists from all over the world. We have our teaching garden, like I already mentioned, that's annual, and every year it has a different theme. There's like more than 150 different varieties in there that we can talk about. We have a very informational website, lots and lots of information on there. Anyone that's involved in the Institute is also involved in the newsletter. Any of our members, we have a membership base, and any of our members get the newsletter that goes out twice a year, and we try to put really informative and international information in there as well. And we just work with a lot of different people to try to get the most research-based and about chili peppers out to people all over the world. So that's really kind of where we've come from. And where we're heading is even more. I mean, the Institute has become so popular in the last probably like 6 or 7 years, maybe even more. Time flies when you start getting old. so that's a little scary. But yeah, the Institute is just a really great resource for research-based information on chili peppers.
Perfect. I could not have possibly put it any better. Well, thank you for that. That was exactly what I wanted to express to everybody, just exactly what it is that you guys do there. You and I have been corresponding for about 4 years now, and it's been nothing but helpful. Absolutely. Any last things you want to leave the people with before we say farewell?
Well, I think some of the exciting things that are in the pipeline for us is, I know Lisa is expanding our gift shop and putting tons of new products and lots of new international products onto the online shop. So that's going to be really cool.
There will be a link below, everybody. There will be a link below.
I hope to start work on a new flavor wheel. So one of my most favorite projects that we've done, Dr. Bosin and I did probably about, I want to say it's been like 12 years, 13 years old, but it could be older than that. Like I said, time flies. But we created this flavor wheel, and we picked out the most popular pod types out there, and we went through and we tasted them, even the super hots. It was super painful, but we did it. But we added lots of the most popular pod types, and did like we kind of modeled it after a wine tasting wheel, and that was one of the most funnest projects I've ever worked on, and so it's up for updating, and so I'm really excited about updating that, and hopefully I'm going to work with our extension vegetable specialist and get some cool things done with that. And so that's one of the fun things that's in the pipeline, and then just the normal things that we do all the time. So anytime anyone needs something answered, we're here for you.
Right on. And like I said, everybody, I'll have links down below. There's email and shop and everything. It's a fantastic website. I'm on there more often than I probably should be, since I've read everything already. Well, again, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it more than you could possibly imagine. This I've been looking forward to this all week. So thank you so much for your time, and I'll probably see you in emails, tomorrow.
That sounds great. It's always nice talking to you, and keep keeping it hot.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you.
And so that was awesome for you and for me. I was super excited to have Danise do that, and here we are. So that is the CPI in a nutshell. I've been looking forward to making this for a while. A lot of my people I know that I'm really into the Chile Pepper Institute and what they do. A dream of mine is to move to New Mexico. I actually feel like, considering where my mind is and how much I want to help people and teach about chilies and everything, I just feel like I belong in a place where the chili is just part of the culture, and it's just embedded in the day-to-day life. I would love to be there. I would just vacuum the floor at the CPI just to be around all that knowledge. Oh my gosh. I'm putting links down below to the Chile Pepper Institute website. I also want to throw a link down to the Chile Pepper Institute's 2020 video about their teaching garden. And also, I have a playlist or two on my channel of videos that aren't mine. I don't know how many people know that I have playlists of other people's videos. I like my channel because I get to talk to you and teach you about peppers and stuff, but I also have other people's videos, kind of like, come visit my little spicy corner of YouTube. Not only will I talk your ear off, but I have some really great stuff other people have said too. I just want to help people learn. That's all I want to do. So that is going to be my video for the day or for the week or whenever. I don't know, whatever. I look angry, but I'm not. I've got the sun in my face, but I really wanted to record this, so here I am. So that's the Chile Pepper Institute. It's awesome. Check out the website. And on that note, I think I'm going to go. So everybody, thanks for watching. Danise, again, thank you for doing that. That is so cool. And yeah, be well, inspire to perspire, and have a lovely however long it is until I see you next. Take it easy. Oh my God, what a dork.